the latest news here on Andrew Thomas and his injury, because wasn't good news today, guys. Wasn't good
no
news.
good news.
No. So listen, we all know Andrew Thomas has been basically an injury. Period. He's been just. There's like one big walking injury at this point here. He was on the Giants Huddle podcast talking about his coming back from the foot injury from last year, which, guys, again, we've said it before in the show. Lisfranc injuries aren't tiny. That's like a big thing to come back from. But he said, I'm feeling good, just taking my time with it. Don't really have a projection right now, but doing everything the trainers are telling me. And, hopefully I'm ready to go. Week 1 is the goal, but, we try not to make any predictions. Just trying to get ready. Yeah, so guys, we might not have him.
He might not be ready for week 1, which, I mean, he's hopeful, which to me, like, I like the way he said it.
Yeah.
To a point, but the end message to me is, hey, there's a good shot. I'm not going to be ready for week 1.
Yeah, like, I feel like he meant it as like, let me give myself some wiggle room in case I'm not ready.
Yeah, but even still, like, listen, if you're coming back from an injury, you don't want to rush coming back from an injury to hurt yourself again. So it sounds like he's taking the right steps. But that being said, week 1 might be a scratch.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Like, there's no guarantee he's around. My hope was, and again, we haven't heard much update. The Giants don't have to update anybody on anybody right now. They're not going to. No. But I was hoping he'd be ready in time for some action in camp. The nice thing is that his whole offensive line from last year is there, which doesn't sound like a nice thing usually, but in this case it is, because what that means is he already has played alongside these guys. So unless there's any difference at the right guard and center position, because that's the two positions you could say there's an outside chance of a change, with something like Evan Neal beating out, and it's funny, everybody says like Evan Neal beating out Greg Van Roden. It's not Greg Van Roden who's got to beat out. It's got to be better than JMS. Because if that's the case, then Greg Van Roten slides the center and you put Evan Neal at right guard. That's the real battle. Yeah. But if something like that happens, now you do have two new guys in the line, but the left guard spot should be the same with John Runyon. So it really shouldn't affect him too much. I just want him healthy. This is such a different line with or without Andrew Thomas. I just want the man healthy, and I feel bad for him. Like, we talk about frustration as like fans of the team. Obviously you got players that get frustrated as well. Just knowing how Andrew Thomas is, guys, there's probably not somebody more frustrated in this whole entire scenario than Andrew Thomas himself. So I feel bad for the guy, especially because he knows he's got a big contract. And let's be very frank, if he's not healthy this year, that contract may not be sticking around. And it kind of sounds fair to say that, like, no Andrew Thomas potentially, but you can't keep paying a guy $20+ million a year who's playing, only part of the season every year.
Or it gets renegotiated to like not what his liking is, and which is he might accept or might just say no.
Scary thing is somebody would take him and pay him the same amount of money. A couple of years ago, he signed that contract. It's not as big as, So, plus he still gets some of it left over at that point from that signing bonus. We'll have a cap hit next year either way. But, hopefully, like I said, we're overthinking this process. He's good to go. He's ready to go. He's the old Andrew Thomas. And, we saw, again, the difference last year with or without him. Not to start up a U2 song, but
with or without you,
night and day, guys. It was an average line with him.
Drew.
It fell apart the second. He's not Drew. He's Andrew Thomas. I don't think he ever goes by Drew.
With or without. No, I'm talking about you. Oh. Episodes go so long or so short. With or without Drew.
What?
What? Where's Jay?
My gosh.
Back me up, man.
He's staying neutral in this.
Thanks for watching. Like the show? Of course you do, or you would have turned it off by now and not be hearing me. There are plenty of ways to support the show. YouTube is the best place to join us, and we offer memberships there with fun benefits like custom emojis and early access to video clips. Of course, there you can also send super chats and stickers to send one-time support payments. The best way to support the show is to buy these drunk idiots beers at buymeacoffee.com/2giantgoofballs. Along with one-time support payments, there are also monthly plans, so you can continue to help kill their livers each month. You can also show people that you are a goofball by visiting our store at 2giantgoofballs-shop.fourthwall.com. We got everything from shirts, hats, phone cases, funny candles, buttons, stickers, and even a 2 Giant Goofballs towel to dry off your goofballs. Of course, you can always support the show for free by simply hitting the like, subscribe, and share button wherever you are watching or listening to this. Hit the thumbs up on YouTube. Leave a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts. It helps the show tremendously, and quite frankly, the Goofballs suck at marketing and need your help to get the word out. Thank you for being part of the Goofball Army and for taking the time out to support the show.
If you like that clip, then you will love the full episodes too. Find us on your favorite podcast app and look for us on all your favorite social media platforms.
Thanks so much.
Please, I'm begging you. Please subscribe.